Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're making a delicious, unique version of chilaquiles you don't want to miss. So stay tuned and I'll show you step by step on how to make it. And also, if you like this video, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to our channel. For this recipe, you're going to need around 12 large corn tortillas. You also need 3 Poblano peppers. And this is optional, but you can use jalapeños or serranos. You also need a bunch of fresh cilantro. You also need around 8 ounces of cream cheese. You need a quarter piece of onion, 1 clove of garlic, and this ingredient is important. It's a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds. Don't forget it. You can use water, but I prefer using chicken stock for more flavor. And for seasoning, you can use chicken bouillon or salt. And to serve our chilaquiles, these are great options to use. We're using half a pound of longanisa. You can use chorizo if you prefer that, and of course egg. And lastly, to top our chilaquiles, these are some great options. We have Mexican table cream and queso fresco. Okay guys, the first step is to roast our chiles. You know what, chiles? For being so-called chiles, you're not even spicy. Boom! Roasted! Okay, now on a serious note, we are really roasting our chiles. So put it on high heat and you're putting your poblano chiles directly on the flame. And the purpose for roasting our chiles, besides making them feel ashamed of the lack of spiciness, is to make sure we're going to take off their skin. You can be flipping them around because we want to make sure the roasted part gets everywhere. Roast them all around. Okay, our chiles are completely roasted on each side. This is an important step. Make sure you have like a plastic bag or anywhere that you can put them to let them steam. This is so we can easily take off the skin later. Okay, our last chile is nice and roasted, as you can see. We're gonna, again, like I mentioned, put them in a bag so they can steam up and loosen up the skin. So make sure they're completely covered in the bag. Let them steam until they cool down, and then I'll show the process of how we take off the skin and we cut them up. Okay, time to toast our pepitas or pumpkin seeds. So make sure you toast them. This gives them a nice extra flavor. Okay, so we're gonna toast them until they start popping, and you'll hear them right now. And that's the cue that tells us they're done, because we don't want to burn them or something, because then that's gonna taste bad. You hear the little bit of popping, that means they're almost ready, and they're already changing color too. Okay, they're done. Look at the color. They smell delicious, toasted. You don't want them like black, because that would mean they're burned. You don't want to burn them. Take them out, let them cool down. Okay, we have roasted our chiles already, and we're letting them rest and cool down. Same with our pepitas or pumpkin seeds. We're letting them cool down. We toasted them. Now it's time to get our chilaquiles ready by cutting up and frying our tortillas. We're going to cut our tortillas in triangles. So you cut like this. And then what I do, I put them next to each other like this. And then do 1, 2, depending how wide you want to leave them. So I do like 3 more cuts. They don't have to be exactly the same size, as long as they're into little triangles like this. Do several at a time so this process is faster. Okay, time to check up on our chiles. Make sure they're all steamed up. The skin looks like, see, they're ready to go. The skin comes out easily, so we're gonna use the serrate enough to help us take it off. Okay, the skin, as you can see, comes out easily. That's the reason behind the process for roasting them. I'm just gonna take it almost all completely. It's okay if there's tiny pieces left. It doesn't have to be perfect. A serrated knife helps out too. And now we have to take out the seeds. We're not blending them with the seeds, so just cut them open and get rid of those seeds. You're gonna cut them into smaller pieces because we're blending these chiles in the blender. I'll take out all the seeds, make sure there's not that many left. Like this. Any stuck ones. Same thing for the other ones. Oh, there's a baby chile in there. It was pregnant. I'm using avocado oil, or you can use any frying oil. Put enough amount to be able to cover your tortillas when you're frying them. Make sure the oil is nice and hot before we put in the tortillas. Okay, the oil is nice and hot. We're gonna put our tortillas in. Make sure you don't put too many at a time because we wanna be able to make sure that they're frying evenly. Make sure you turn your tortilla chips around, that way they fry evenly from both sides. I'm using like older tortillas, and I recommend you use older tortillas so they're drier, as you can see, because they're the best ones for frying. If it's fresh ones, it take a little bit longer to fry because of the moisture, so make sure that you use some that are really old already, or like they're dry, because you can see they're frying really quick too. The more moisture in them, the longer they take to fry. And then if they have moisture in them, then you get that sizzling and splashing from the oil, and you don't want them. So they're starting to change color. Make sure you're flipping them around. You don't want to burn them, so we're going to take them out in a little bit. Make sure you have a plate with the paper towel because we are going to drain the excess oil. Okay, now they're not sizzling, it's time to take them out. That's your cue. So we're done frying. Take me out. That's it. They get a little bit brown. Now repeat the process. Another tip, if you don't want to skip this step, because it can take a little bit to fry all the tortillas, you can buy them at the store already fried, or you can do this step a day before you do your chilaquiles, so they're ready to go. You just make your salsa and you're good to go. Okay, our tortillas are done, fried, crunchy, ready to go. It's time to get our sauce ready. That's why I love this blender so much. Auto sensing, Ninja, you're doing it right. This solves all your blending issues. Okay, now it's time to warm up our salsa, get it nice and simmering. While we're waiting for our sauce to boil and simmer, I'm going to cook the longanisa. Okay, this is the time as your sauce is boiling to check to see if it needs more salt or if it's good. No, it's good to go. The longanisa is ready. I'm going to take it out, turn off the heat also for the salsa. It's ready to go. And we're gonna cook our eggs right now. And now it's time to soak up the tortillas in the sauce so they can a little soften up. I don't like mine that soft. I like them in between, crunchy and soft. As we wait for the tortilla chips or the chilaquiles to soften up, we're gonna cook our egg. I'm using the same longanisa grease to cook them in there to give it more flavor. Okay, now our chilaquiles are ready. Put them on your plate. Look how delicious that looks. You're gonna absolutely love this. They're the best. Our fried egg is ready. To finish off, we are adding our toppings, which is the longanisa. I love to put it on top of my chilaquiles to add that extra flavor. We're topping with Queso Fresco. You can use any type of cheese that you prefer, but this goes awesome with Queso Fresco. And don't forget your Mexican crema. Look at this. Can't wait to try this goodness. Our chilaquiles are done. Time for my favorite part, which is trying it out. We're going to get some of the longanisa, and a lot of this sauce. That is yummy. Super delicious. You know what, chiles? For being called a chile, you're not even spicy. No, otra vez.